This look today was created almost 100% by an Asian-owned and women's-owned brand. 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that we were going to try a very exciting brand and that the owner was actually in the Power Ranger.
Wow!
And today's the day. We're going to try out the whole range of product from Yensa Beauty. Kind of the backstory of Yensa is that after she gave birth to her daughter and see kind of her decline in health and also appearance and complexions, she kind of came back to her roots, back to her mother's ritual of using a lot of superfoods, as well as her career in the entertainment industry, playing a villain in the Power Rangers series kind of took a toll on her skin because, you know, back in the day, people use a lot of stage makeup products that's like not really the best formulated for your skin. I don't even think now is a whole lot better, but I feel like there's a lot more education now. So because of all that, there's a lot of focus in skincare in Yensa Beauty, and I'm so excited to show you my first impressions of all of these products. And I really mean it when I said the whole range. We got a lot of products, so let's get into it. First thing first, let's prime my face. This is the Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. Also, their whole tagline is Superfood Beauty. I love that. This says a lightweight sateen sheen formula that creates an invisible skin perfecting finish, minimizes appearance of lines, pores, and imperfections. I need that. Increases makeup staying power and can be worn alone or under makeup. I love that. And then I believe the entire line is also made in Korea, and they are definitely the experts in skincare ingredients. I know I am in the good hands. All right, this is a twist off, and then I'm just gonna do yay much. And it's kind of like a skin color too. I'm just gonna go use my hand and put it on. Let's put this on like half of my face. It's very subtle, but you can see this side with the primer has like a subtle glow to it. And then also disclaimer for all the products today, they were gifted by Yensa. I am not paid for any of these videos content, so it is going to be my honest and truthful opinion about everything. Okay, primer is on. Usually I put the foundation first. However, because of this whole situation, this actually looks a lot better compared to 2 weeks ago if you've seen my video.
Flashback.
I am going to do concealer first. So they sent me two types of concealer. This is the BB plus CC full coverage concealer. And then this is a Super Serum Silk Concealer. And then this is shade Light 1 and Light 2. From the bottle alone, Light 1 seems very cool tone, and then Light 2 seems a little bit more neutral warm. So that's a little interesting. And the full coverage CC concealer is the light medium, which is a little bit darker, it seems like. I do say the shade range is a little bit more limited, which I hope they will improve on and hopefully have a better selection. Light 2 might be closest to my skin tones. I'm gonna use that first. I'm feeling brave. Let's put it on immediately. I might regret this. Oh, okay. That looks pretty close actually. It's very creamy. This texture reminds me a lot of the Kosas concealer. It seems like creamy, not too watery. It's like almost like a gel, like a very thin gel that goes on. If it is anything like the Kosas concealer, then I have very high hope for it. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a pull bottle, but it's actually a twist top and a very small doe foot, this one. It's very much the same color, the light medium and the light 2. I'm confused. It says a full coverage, so maybe I should have used that on the pimple, but we'll find out. Now I want to put this underneath my eye. Okay. I've been really loving kind of the Jackie Aina method, which is like layering two different concealer. One kind of closer to my skin tone and the other one is like way more bright. And I felt like that makes it a little bit more seamless. And then going in with the light 1. Okay. Yeah, it is definitely a little bit more cool tone, this one. It's not necessarily like a pink peachy, but you can definitely tell when they sit next to each other, the difference in the undertone is pretty obvious. I think blending out though is still gonna look okay. But basically just underpainting at this point. While that sits and marinate, let's do some brows. So they seem to have two different brow products at the moment. One is a brow pencil. This says Super Brow Defining Pencil. And then this one is Brows on Brows Super Defining Gel. So a gel and a pencil, I like the variety. They sent me two color of each, dark brown and auburn, which I love. Gonna match my little red hair.
Nice.
Okay, I have some microblading on, so let's try the gel first and then let's see if I actually need the pencil at all. Let's try the Auburn. I'm curious. My hair is extremely stubborn. The only thing that really works on my brow is the Got2b brow gel, which is like the extreme of it all. Let's see if this brow gel is going to tame my brows. This is what the brush looked like. Very, very thin, but flexible. I like it. Put this in the front here. Oh, okay. I see the color immediately and it seemed to be grabbing on my brows just fine. Because some brow gel, when I put it on, it just kind of like glide off. My brow hair doesn't like to stick on it at all, but this one, this seems to be doing something. Oh, okay. Do you see that? Oh, it's like a light, very, very light pomade almost. Oh. I'm not mad about that. This is Auburn, but it doesn't have a lot of red tones in it. Actually, I feel like this is more like a soft taupe brown. Let's put the dark brown on the end for that like ombre effect. Let's put a little here. Okay, the color is pretty subtle. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, wait. I feel like this works, y'all. I'm a little shook right now. A little shooketh. Let's reevaluate in a little bit. Let's see if it droops, because sometimes it holds and then my hair just kind of fall down. So far, I am very impressed. Okay, besides the makeup products, they also sent me some brushes, including the concealer brush. So let's blend this out with this. This is like a more fluffy type for sure. It's not as dense as my like usually favorite concealer brushes. I do like the size of it and it feels really nice in the hand. Okay, we're going to blend right here first because I feel like this concealer is already dry. I'm gonna blend the brighter into it. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm not mad. That's not a bad blend. It takes a little bit of getting used to with this brush. It feels like I'm like dragging the product instead of tapping it in because of how fluffy it is. Like my favorite concealer brushes are usually in like a shape of your finger. Now come to the problem area. I was a little worried that this is not gonna be like really drying yet, but it seems like it's just fine. All right, and coverage is there. Yeah, you see, it kind of moves the makeup a little bit too much with this bristle. I do like the size of it, that I can get into the details of like the little crevices and be very precise, but I really do love it a little bit more dense and like more finger-like, if that makes sense. It's just a little different type of concealer brush is all. Y'all, that actually looks pretty good, and we haven't even got to foundation yet. This is a Skin on Skin BC foundation. This is like a BB plus CC cream. It's supposed to have full coverage and SPF 40 sunscreen. All right. It's supposed to have this essence as well, just like the primer. So they sent me two shades, light medium and light warm. Actually already test out to see if the shades even match. And honestly, they're like super, super similar. So I think I'm going to do light warm today. It's a tube but with a dispenser, which is my favorite. This is the same as like the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's like Truly Skin, a beautiful skin foundation. I really like this type of packaging. And we're gonna apply it with the Skin on Skin foundation brush. I love this type of brushes, okay? This like a little slanted, more dense, but still fluffy. This is gonna do wonder. Top, top, top. Oh yes. Oh. It smells like skincare too. Very like herbal, natural. You're like kind of in a zen moment. Okay, you can kind of tell the finish immediately that it is more skin-like, more like satiny, versus the concealer has been a little bit more matte, which is what it's supposed to be. I'm trying not to disturb the concealer too much. Bring it down to the neck. I feel like that's a perfect match now. I love this brush. Oh my god. It just goes on like a dream. So the foundation is definitely very thin, very like skin-like. I think it's very suitable for like a natural no makeup girly, especially if you like something like a NARS Radiant, like a tinted moisturizer, like a Sei foundation. I feel like you would really like this. I tend to go for way more like a little bit more full coverage, and definitely a little bit more matte. So this will take a little bit getting used to. But I want to see what it looks like with the powder on and then judge from there, because I almost always will powder my makeup, just considering how I'm like a little bit leaning oily. I just need it. I also apply a little bit more of the full coverage concealer on my pimple because I think it just needs that. It's having not a great time right now. This is not the product, just my skin underneath my eyes. The concealer is settling into the fine lines a little bit. Like personally, I see this happens a lot with kind of more thinner concealer, like kind of like the NARS Radiant. So let's just kind of blend this out a little bit as we go along and then powder at the end. It's definitely not like a self-setting concealer. It needs a little bit of a help. Okay, but overall the coverage actually is quite amazing. I am impressed. Now that we've evened out the skin tone, I feel like we need to warm it up just a little bit. So the next thing we're gonna try is a Sunlit Glow Silk Bronzing Base. You don't know how many takes that took. I don't know why, it was so hard to pronounce. All right, let's take this off. Okay. Ooh, I love that there's a protective layer. Ooh, and it's a silicone layer too, so this can be reused. I like that. They smell just like the foundation. The cream complexion brush, I'm gonna dip into this. Lightly. Okay, I think it picked up quite a little bit of product, and we're just gonna tap in the outer area of the face. Oh wow, is it very subtle. I feel like I don't need to blend at all. Okay, I picked up a little bit more. Let's put this, yeah, okay, I see it now. Oh wow, that is so creamy. Wait. That looks so good. What the hell? Yo, I'm not even really like a bronzer girl. Wow. Shut up. Wait. Why is nobody talking about this? It's like so easy to blend. It just kind of melts into your skin. Oh my god. And it's like this perfect shade of brown that is kind of like a little bit more peachy. So it's definitely like a resemblance to your actual sun glow, because when you glow, it's not really brown. This looks so good. I know it's a bronzer, but I'm gonna go just like contour a little bit on my chin. Okay, just a tad. Yes, bring that jawline back. A non-existent jawline.
It's funny because it's true.
And then I'm just gonna squeeze it so it's a little thinner. And then I'm gonna use this to contour the nose. Okay. All right. I'm really not even exaggerating. I don't think I've ever liked a bronzer this much, especially a cream bronzer. I'm definitely gonna be reaching for this all summer long, like 100%. Like facts, no printer, no cap. I feel like I just dated myself. Also, this thing that being resealable is gonna help trap the moisture in here, which means it's not going to dry out, and you can use this for like the peak performance that it is for the longest period of time. Their boss is a big brain. All right, I'm gonna shut up about the bronzer now. We're gonna move on to blush. We have two shades of the Silk Cream blush. This is Pink Bliss, which is like the perfect Barbie pink. I mean, Dior who. And then this one is Whisper Nude, which is kind of like your more everyday blush, a little bit more mature, more sophisticated, and is a little bit more subtle. I like them both. I'm like both of these girls in different days. I mean, that is really the power of makeup, that you can kind of choose your character, whatever mood you're in. Let's try both of them. Why not? I want to put on the Whisper Nude first, and then we're gonna put on the Pink Bliss on top. This compact also comes with a little mirror, so cute. Let's peel this off. Oh, I love doing that. If this is like 1% as good as the bronzer, we're sold. I'm sold. With the same brush that we just did with the bronzer, I'm just gonna put it on this Sigma switch to clean it up. This is such a time saver if you don't have a lot of brushes or you just like don't want to like change out. If you're like me and you like have a set of favorite brushes you like to use, this let you switch out the colors really easily. I do have a discount code with them. I will put that down below. I believe it is 15% off. And I really do like most of the brushes, not just the cleaning products. Let's go in. Ooh, that looks so good. Okay, I'm going to put this kind of on the cheekbone area. Oh, it's a little bit brighter than I thought it would be versus on the pan. Whoa, that melted just like the bronzer. Oh my God, that looks so good. I don't think a lot of my cream blushes actually blends like that. That's crazy. I literally barely did any blending. I'm shooketh again. Oh, it's so creamy. It's so creamy, I want to eat it. Is that wrong? And then with the other side of the brush, I'm going to dip into this Bliss pink. Ah, so excited. Okay, I feel like a little bit is fine. Forgot to do this. Dab that right underneath the eye. Ooh, oh, she pink. She is definitely pink. Maybe because this is a brighter color so you just see it clearer, but I feel like it doesn't blend as well as the Whisper Nude. Like I feel like I have to work a little harder to make it look not patchy. I do really like the color though. I do say the pink is not as cool tone as I wish it would be. It's definitely a little bit more warm tone friendly. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like a little bit more hot pink leaning than like the cool tone Barbie pink. I do like that it gives a little bit more healthy, however, and this would probably be more suitable for summer anyway. I realized that I forgot to use their super bright under eye corrector because I don't usually need to use corrector in general. But I wonder if this is going to give a little bit less creasing if I use it underneath the concealer or just like by itself. Maybe I will make a short about it, so keep an eye out. Okay, we actually gone through almost all of the Complexion products. The only thing that is left is powder. This is the Silk Powder Foundation, basically the version of compact pressed powder. This is shade light 1 and medium 2. Definitely I'm more leaning toward the light 1, but maybe we can do the medium 2 just like on the perimeter for like the extra contouring. Okay, this is also the Complexion brush. I really like the shape of this. Very dense, very fluffy, very soft as all the brushes are. Let's tap into this. Oh, I see a little fallout. Whew. I'm gonna tap right here. Ooh. Oh, she's blurring. Oh yeah. Ooh, I do like the size of this brush. I hope they make another powder brush that's like a little smaller because I feel like I don't get to get into the crevices as much. Like the under eye is a little bit of a struggle. I love the blurring and the coverage though. If anything, I kind of wish it's the slightly less coverage if anything, because I'm feeling like I'm undoing a lot of the contouring work because of how full coverage this is. I feel like I love all the Complexion products except for the concealer. I feel like my under eye isn't setting as smooth as I would like. It keeps getting settled into the fine line and I feel like I brush it out so many times and I feel like I blend it out a lot of times already, and even setting with powder, it doesn't feel as smooth as I want it to be. It's still a little bit patchy and slightly dry, which is funny because it's supposed to be more hydrating. But everything else, complexion wise, the bronzer, the blush, I mean, you've seen it. I'm like so impressed with those cream products. The foundation by itself is a little too dewy and thin for me, but with the powder on, it looked very good. So I do like that as a combo. Okay, lastly, we have to try the lip products. There's so many. They sent me the whole collection of the lip products, which is very hard for me to choose. I am not a decisive person. 8 shades of lip oil and then 5 shades of lipsticks. I actually did try the formula already because my friend gifted them as my birthday gift. If you've seen my birthday gift unboxing, you've probably seen them already. So I already know that I love the formula. They're very, very creamy and hydrating, but I am going to try that for you on camera. I'm feeling a little bit more like beachy, corally today. So let's do Crush It Coral. This is Push It Coral. I love that all the doe foots are very like small and precise. Just gonna put a little on. I feel very young with this color. It's very lightweight, not sticky. I can feel hydrating already. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better texture lip oils that I have ever tried. Maybe even like top 3. Really quickly, I am lining my lips with the MAC lip pencil in Spice. And yes, I did realize that I should have put the lip liner on first before the lip oil. But I made my bed and I'm gonna leave in it. Sleep in it? Sleep in it. I don't know, I'm bad with idioms. Okay, time to ignite. Oh. That was anticlimactic. I feel like that's just the same color, but a little bit more pigment. I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's really pretty. Okay, but just for variety, I am going to put a different lip oil on. This is Modern Nude. And I'm gonna just put it as a topper for the middle part. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh my God. That is hot. That's hot. I am going to go do my eye makeup real quick and then I will be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, I feel so much more complete with my eyes on. All right, final thought. I'm so glad I get to try this whole brand. I love so many products that I didn't think that I would actually love that much. Again, the cream bronzer and cream blush MVP. I love the eyebrow gels. That was definitely a surprise. Nowadays, it's like 19 out of 20 brow gels don't work for me. So that is amazing. Like I said, I love the lip products. Both the lipstick and the lip oils are amazing. If you have chronic dry lips like me, you definitely need the lip oil. Don't go spend $40 on a dual lip oil. It's not that worth it. Go spend money on this instead and support a small business, you know? Okay. Overall, I am so honored to be able to try all these different products and hang out with you guys. Thank you so much, Yensa, for sending me all of these goodies. I am so glad to be able to find my favorites so easily. I am so honored to get connected to another Asian-owned, woman-owned brand. It's the divine feminine energy. Like, I need more of that in my life. And yeah, if you like my content, go ahead and like, subscribe. Follow me on the other channels, TikTok and Instagram right here. I post shorts on here as well. Next month is Pride Month. I have so many fun contents already prepared on both short and long form content. Definitely hit the bell so you see when I upload those contents. And I will see you next time. Bye!